it's a good question because clearly a lot of money has already come into the asset class. But I'll highlight just a few reasons why we're still recommending further commitments to private credit for many of our different client types that we work with. First of all, the long-term strategic case is just so strong given the historical stability of performance from the asset class. And while a good bit of money has come in to private credit, most investors still only have taken baby steps versus what a strategic asset allocation study would suggest. There are more flows yet to come, in my opinion. Even if that were to lead parts of the asset class to underperform history, there's so much room for error. The median fund in this space has outperformed the liquid loan market by around 4% over the last 20 years, and that's net of fees. And yes, you can get 5% from a T-bill right now, but given where new loans are pricing in today's market, you would need to have about 5 times the historical default losses to underperform that rate out of private credit. As I said, that's a lot of cushion to be wrong, which is something I really love to see in an investment decision because the real world is complicated and you're never going to get everything right when it comes to forecasting markets. Now, some may look at the prospect of lower interest rates and question how that might eat into returns for a largely floating rate asset class, and it's a fair point. Coupon income will likely go down in that state of the world. But what's important to recognize is that private credit funds make money in so many ways more than just coupon income. A meaningful source of return is also fees, especially origination and prepayment fees. Falling interest rates tend to lead to more new deal and refinancing activity. And the faster the velocity of that activity, the more those fees that those fees can contribute to returns. Just a simplified example, but take a loan with a 3% origination fee. If it refinances in 3 years instead of 6 years, that makes up for about 50 bips of rate cuts right there. Plus, it's even more likely that that loan will incur a prepayment fee to further increase the return. Point being, private credit funds have a lot of tools to generate returns and really aren't that sensitive to the direction of interest rates.